Welcome to the start of the 3-day war. I guess I can keep the chat up over here or something like that. I am playing as Germany. I am partnered up with the spiffing Brit over here in the Kingdom of Hungary. And we are indeed going to be going down the oppose Hitler route. But before we oppose Hitler, Poland. We're going to take Poland real quick. So, chat, you guys have an extremely important job. You have to make sure I don't miss when I get to 50 political power. Okay? I'm not even going to take a national idea right now. I need 50 political power so I can fabricate. So make sure I don't miss it. We're going to be paused for a while. There's going to be setup and things like that. Boom, 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 boom. Small green screen issue? Why? The fact that where I am? It's probably not great. Let me shrink me down. And I'm going to move myself over here as well. Maybe not quite that small. Something like that. That seems okay. Boom. All right. I'm so nervous. I don't like multiplayer, man. It stresses me out so much. I can't even say. Let me get some stuff set up. We're gonna try to have conversations, but I'm concerned that we're gonna be spending a lot more time like just watching some stuff, like talking about stuff than anything. I can add a new trait to these guys. Entrenchment's pretty good, but I like less org loss. Be nice and offensive. Even the charismatic is pretty handy, actually. Oh, I don't have the command points for it, so tell you what, we'll just grab von Rudenstedt over here. I don't know, whatever. I don't know, like the generals. We're just gonna go with these things. We'll throw Hans Guderian in the Spanish Civil War or something like that. Didn't I bribe people with alcohol before? That sounds like something I might have done once. Yeah. So, Blue Army, you're probably just going to be doing... This is going to be a very sort of standard kind of Polish plan, if I can draw a straight line. Oh my god. I'm so nervous. Like, my hands are just shaking like crazy. I should probably, you know... I don't know if it would help, but I feel like I should have a little nip of something just to help calm the nerves, but whoo! It's a good thing we have this prep time. We're going to do the standard research start. Like so. And we will be on Discord, but I'll be having some chats with various people. I think what I'm going to do is actually start with the Land Doctrine over here, because it should be done in time for us to get some trouble started. We've got some free military factories. My plan here, I want to get up my support equipment, my towed artillery, and probably a little bit of fighter production over here. Maybe up to 5, and then after that, we're going to have, like, 20 factories worth of infantry equipment. We've got this new stacking thing. We can click and drag this stuff now, too, which is excellent. In terms of Navy, I'm going to finish the things that we've got. I guess it would have been faster to, like, shift-click down that way. We're going to finish the things that we've got, and then take another idea. I'm going to take all of my ships, and for now, I'm just going to group them up in one port over here. Set that as your home port as well, and we'll reevaluate once you get there. Oh, my heart. This is not good. Which ones are naval bombers? There's our naval bombers. I'll select everything that's not a naval bomber. I'm going to assign it to this army, so they'll actually manage that on their own, and then I'm going to split up and give some of it to the Teal Army. So what the armies will do, they'll automatically move the forces forward as they advance. They'll move to closer air bases and whatnot. I'm just going to go ahead and increase the reinforcement limit on some of these, so if we have some extra planes, they'll get moved out over here. Oh, and I have to, you know, actually give some air missions here. So they get moved to airfields and air zones appropriately. Air superiority, close air support. I don't think I'm going to care as much about interception. We're just going to have air superiority, and our strategic bombing, we're going to focus very heavily on airfields and infrastructure. We don't care about blowing up the factories. It's not that kind of setup. I love the ability to prioritize that in Waking the Tiger. So this is 1.5. This is Waking the Tiger. Multiplayer tends to be short and brutal. I think I'm just going to start on military factories right away. I'm going to focus on places with high infrastructure so they build up a little faster. Obviously, it's a little bit of the threat of France, who will be going communist this run. And yeah, this is the political power over here. So when that hits 50, make sure I start fabricating on Poland. So the idea is going to be, I fabricate on Poland. Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start down the 4-year plan over here on the right so we can get to the extra research slots. And then after that, we're going to realize, you know, I know this might come as a shock to people, but Hitler and the Nazis, bad people. So we're going to oppose them at that point. We're going to reinstate the Kaiser and do all kinds of fun things over there and have a very different German run at that point. But we're going to be neutral, which means we can't justify claims until world tension gets to 50%, which is why I want to start with the war. Oh, I see the green screen's a little wonky because my camera's a little too high up. There we go. Thank you. Whew. Kinder Lebensraum. Yeah, living room. Every Kaiser a king. Turns out Hitler's not that great. Yeah, that's right. Oh. I am ready to unpause, and I think that we are, in fact, going to be unpausing here. I'm not going to start training any tank units right now, because we really don't have the means to support it. If we actually check, we actually have, like, no spare light tanks as is. So we're going to have a very untanky first go at the polls. So it's going to be a slightly longer war. Less 7-day war, but still fairly quick, probably. And here's the unpause. Oh, I'm so stressed. I'm so stressed, you guys. All right. So getting in position again. I'm not picking a national focus because that eats 1 PowerPoint per day to do that. I just want to start fabricating high. If I'm still nervous in the second half, I'm gonna have a beer. So, I think we can find out players. There we go. So, the spiffing Brit over here is going to be my ally in Hungary. I've got Breton over here playing as France. We've got Daniel playing as the UK. We've got the Solar Gamer over here playing as the Soviets. There's no player map mode. We need one of those. No one's playing as Mongolia. Rambler's playing as China. Shenner is playing as Manchukuo. Drew Durnell is playing as Japan. I don't think there's anyone as USA. I feel like there was a Brazil or something. Maybe I'm wrong. You guys can find the list in the what game down below. Okay, all my ships are together. So I'm going to merge them up. I'm just going to do very simple here. I'm going to split off all the subs. The Kriegsmarine over here, you're going to get... That's the Wolfpack one. Ships in first contact sounds good. We're going to put you just on patrol over here in maybe just the Baltic, to be honest. I don't know. We'll probably have some convoys going out a bit. I'll also do the Eastern North Sea, I suppose, over here. And then for my submarines, I could split them up. I don't know. So we got our Seawolf attacker over here. We'll do convoy raiding. Again, Baltic Sea and Eastern North Sea. I think that's going to be okay. I'm going to call this Subs 1. I know, it's not very German. What is that little message that came up for a second there? Government reforms over here. We're almost at 50. Let's keep that in mind. What? Players may be lagging behind. Oh, okay. All right, that's fine. Destroyers, you're going into the Kriegsmarine. You are also going there. Wait, why do I have the German float as well? I think a ship finished, and it created a new navy. That's okay. We'll deal with that after. Kriegsmarine and... Kriegsmarine. Okay, and then we had no other subs being built. And then this extra sub, I'm just going to put it on, like, a silly, like, loner duty, like, over here. Whoa! Are you going to allow Hungary to form Austria-Hungary? No, Hungary's my ally. And the thing is, since we're not going to go... We're almost at 50. Since we're not going to go the Rhineland route, we're going to be going the oppose Hitler route, we actually won't be doing Anschluss. It's not an option. Danzig. Go. Ah! I'm so tense. We got it. Oh, and I can pick a national focus now. So I'm going to go with 4-year plan over here. Done. All right. That was good. Now, depending on when the Spanish Civil War is, we'll try to send some people over there. We're not going to be fascist. We're going to become unaligned, but we'd rather not have this go communist. So we'll probably still help out with the nationalists, but we're not going to be able to do that very long because we're going to have our war coming out relatively soon. And yes, the bills are going to be very important over here. We're going to keep the MEFO bills up because while this is running, we have 20% less civilian or consumer goods requirements. So we actually have 0 factories dedicated to consumer goods right now, which is amazing. So I'll actually hit this button before I miss it. You will get a reminder when you get down to like 25 days. I'm going to go and toggle off a bunch of these because I'm not planning on running them quite yet. Same thing with press censorship. The working conditions wouldn't be terrible. We can boost stability by doing that. I'm just going to turn that off for now, though, because I'd probably much rather go and institute some political advisors and whatnot. We'll have to be a little tricky. We've got to be careful not to accidentally pick an advisor that will go away when we're no longer fascist. Breathe. Breathe. Cool, man. I'm happy you're here, man. If Quill is so tense, maybe Parker should put down rub his shoulders. We likely wouldn't have any real help to Quill, but would be highly amusing to see. Yeah, let's not do that. That will not be helpful. So, Hungary's balancing his budget. Good stuff. Now, I've been talking to Spiff, and it sounds like Spiff has a lot of experience with multiplayer. So I will be relying on him for some advice and tips. He's going to be, like, you know, we've talked some things out. We've got certain plans, and I'm leaning on his, in theory, expertise in a multiplayer kind of setting, to do some things. Because, I mean, I'm fine in single player, but single player is pretty easy, right? So, now the allies are going to be a little different. I'm going to be different. Like, the fact that Daniel was over here in the UK doesn't mean we can't be friends, which is interesting. Okay. We got a desync. By the way, we are playing on the hottest of hot code. There was a patch like an hour ago.
I think you might have to reread the rules slightly.
What about the rules? I'm gonna go and oppose Hitler.
Yeah, but against AI, 1937.
Oh, I thought it was 30. Oh, I thought we could declare against AI in the first year, and we had to wait a year for the players. I was off by a year. We even talked about it with Spiffing.
Oh.
Okay.
Hashtag Quill.
All right. So, well, I simply will cancel that. No worries.
Cool.
It does change things, though. Yeah. There was the rules. It was like you had to wait before you could justify against players. But for some reason,
I forgot that too.
Yeah, I read it that we could declare on AI right away, but nothing in the first year. Oh shit.
Yeah. Well, looking down your monarchist like foreign policy, what you can do is safeguard the Baltic, which is good, and you can do Danzig for guarantees, which is really good. Yeah,
so I mean that's what I'll do. I'll probably go and oppose Hitler as soon as the 4-year plan is done. Then.
Yeah, the 4-year plan, very good one to go for.
Yeah.
Oh, a lovely little desync there.
Mm-hmm. It does mean, well, so I'll be civil warring sooner. I won't be getting an extra research slot as quick, but I mean it's not going to be much slower.
Yeah, I think we should be fine when it comes to research slots.
I mean, I could still go for the research slot first though. Like, it's like 4 policies, gets me some tech, gets me the research slot. I could still invest in that before the Civil War.
Yeah, you could actually. Oh well. Also, someone from my chat called Kermit, he met you in Copenhagen apparently, and said you were lovely. So there you go. Just wanted to say hi.
The Copenhagen meetup was amazing. We had like so much fun.
On Twitter, it looked incredible.
Mm-hmm. Like, the place was supposed to close, I think, at 10, and it was past midnight, and they were still serving, and I don't know. We shut the bar down. It was good.
That sounds great.
You should invade the Netherlands for East Indies. The oil, aluminum, rubber. Yeah, no, that's true. Although they changed. So someone in the chat tell me to invade some stuff. They did change the way that the synthetics work now in a much, much better way.
Yeah, they really did. In fact, I even get a few focuses to get synthetic oil and rubber just for free. They just get built. But yeah, I think we should go Netherlands because if France goes for Belgium, Going for Netherlands as well would be quite annoying because it's definitely the Dutch East Indies is a prime thing to hold. I mean, we will of course lose it to Australia almost immediately, but it's a great thing to hold.
So I'm bringing all my troops back to Berlin. Now I don't know what this is going to be like with my exclave over here, because before when I was doing Poland first and then I triggered the Civil War, it was pretty good. I just moved all my troops to Berlin, and that ensured that when the Civil War triggered, there wouldn't be like random little scatterings of troops that would randomly get killed off really quickly and be hard to micromanage. So I think I'm still going to do that, but I don't know if it's going to be important to take Ostpreußen.
I think it might be, but yeah, stack your units on Berlin. That should be quite good.
Chinese United Front happens. Solar Gamer keeps desyncing constantly.
Wow.
I mean,
normally you're the one that desyncs and all that, Quill, so this is interesting.
Usually I'm the one who desyncs?
Yeah, that's what Daniel was saying. Now, when we were setting up the test game, said that he was expecting you were going to have the most multiplayer issues, but this is interesting.
I don't know. I don't think I've had many multiplayer issues when we've done this in the past. I don't recall.
Was it the original 3-day war?
I think Marbazir had all the problems, actually. Marbazir was lagging a lot. We couldn't play above speed 2, sometimes speed 1, I think.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, this is probably more of a desync to do with the hot code that we're not playing on.
Yeah. Yeah, and I've been noticing Drew getting some lag, too. Like, it pops up in the toolbar a bit.
Yeah,
I mean, people are probably getting messages about each
US.
one of us lagging from time to time.
Well, probably not me. Great internet. Or anyone in Sweden. They're
Well, that's
incredible.
true. I mean, I've got a good internet, but pretty far away.
That's true. It's a shame all this mess is happening on YouTube whilst we've decided to stream, but hey.
So we're hot joining instead of resyncing.
Yeah, it looks like he's probably dropped out and dropped in after restart and validating his files.
The hottest of all joinings.
Hmm. So you going to PDXCon this year, Quill?
That's the idea. I mean, I never say for sure until the plane tickets are booked, but that is the idea for sure. Are you?
Yeah. No, not this year. I can't make it this year.
Were you there last year?
No, I was not. I've not been to PDXCon.
Oh,
I was hardly a YouTuber last year. I was absolutely tiny back then. Still quite am small. Well, I am still quite small.
Goat Dog, yeah, the rule is no fabrication until 37, not war declaration, so I can't even start fabricating against Poland in time, which I think I don't think I get back my political power, unfortunately, so I just wasted 50. So, I'm the one who suffers in all this.
Yeah, but it's just too bad this kind of stuff
Germany.
happens.
Yeah. For some reason I had in my head that 37, because I remember reading the 37 and 38, and I was like, yeah, 1937, that's when this game starts, right? Numbers are hard.
When was the last time you played Hoi 4 before all of this, Quill?
Well, I've been playing on my own a little bit, but it's been a while. I played when Death and Dishonor comes out, I think. I don't know. It's been a while.
Alright, okay. Oh yeah, what was your thoughts and feelings about the hot joining feature added to EU4?
Well, hot joining's good. I don't know. I don't play much multiplayer, right? So it doesn't impact me that much.
That's true, but it's saved so many multiplayer games I've been in. It is just...
I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, a lot of people multiplayer, and you need to have consistency in one way or another, and if you can't avoid desyncs, then there's got to be a way to compensate for it.
Yeah, yeah.
So with all these political points that I'm going to have apparently now, I'm thinking I'm still going to get the Doctrine guy first. I don't know. 'Cause I mean, I normally love to take the Silent Workhorse, but I lose him when I stop being fascist, so
Yeah, I'd say go military theorist first.
Yeah,
The
that's
doctrine
usually-
time's great. The army experience is quite useful.
That's what I do. I'm gonna get Heinz Guderian. Get the 10% armor speed boost as well. Very sexy. There you go. So if I can recall correctly, the setup is that Australia is gonna partner up with Japan.
Yes, Australia is going to flip fascist and join Japan.
This is so awesome. Alright, it does make me happy that the Soviet Union isn't influencing Poland, because they... no, I guess they can't... No, they can do that. You can boost popularity in other nations, just not other player nations offensively. I think were rules.
Yeah, you can boost party popularity if the player accepts it, and you can boost in-stage coups in AI.
Yeah, but not USA.
Yeah, not US.
So yeah, because if I were communist, I would probably try to flip Poland or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that could actually be something that they could do.
Because I did a test. You can get Poland to be like at about 40% communist by the end of 36. It's like not that hard to then flip them, because you can only guarantee communist countries, and that would protect them from our nonsense. But I guess there's not going to be any nonsense to Poland. I'm going to just take the decisions to try to ask for Danzig very politely.
Yeah, very, very politely indeed. And I mean, we can also boost neutral in them as well, so it should be fine.
Well, I guess it is full, kindler, gentler Germany over here. How about Hungary? You're just doing industrial stuff so far.
Yeah, I've gone down my focus tree to move towards a monarchy. How I can get some lands? Well, I can get some lands for free, basically, without going to war. I can do a focus which basically gives me claims on northern Romania, and I have to pick a country to oversee the dispute between us. And if I pick you, you get an event, and what you want to do is you want to make sure I get all of the land.
Right.
And Romania has to accept this, and I just get some land, basically.
Okay. All right, I'm just going to go oppose Hitler right away.
Okay, go for it.
It's cool.
Yeah,
Spoiler
Hitler
alert.
wasn't that nice a guy, so...
Yeah, we realized... I know, in, like, 2018, it's, like, a somewhat contentious comment to make, apparently. But I'm going to go with Nazis are bad.
Oh my gosh.
There are not good people on both sides. Nazis are just bad. I've said it.
Well, you've gone and said it. You've only gone and done it, Quill.
So yeah, the idea is this is like Hitler wanted to remilitarize the Rhineland, and the army officers said, "No, you're stupid. What the hell is wrong with you? We're going to overthrow you in a coup." So that's what's going
Which
to
could
happen.
have happened, so it's quite exciting.
And then there'll be a civil war. I don't know if they can see the chat if I type.
Oh, is this the chat in the bottom left?
Yeah. I don't know if
some
they...
people can see it, but it's unlikely that they'll see it.
Yeah, I don't think if they've expanded, I don't think they'll see it. I'll say it again in the Discord. Because, like, all my armies get, like, redone and blown up, and I have to move them to the front and everything, so... I don't want the AI to be able to form their front line before I can just click.
Yeah, definitely a good idea. Manpower in this version of the game seems a little interesting because, you know, the decisions. When you go to war, you get a war decision, which basically allows you to put women in the factory. Now, it hurts your stability, but it gives you 5% more manpower, which is insane. Like, it is incredible. So basically, I would suspect the devs are going to be using mass infantry templates.
Nice, okay.
So the way we want to fight is basically you go for something heavy tank, lots of breakthrough, lots of attack, and I'll just have pure infantry divisions of just static infantry, and they'll just be defending.
Yeah, I think that 40 width with the one heavy tank thrown in for some hardness is a good way to go. Or you're saying heavy tank as in I should focus on having a bunch of tank divisions.
Yeah, you want probably some, like a good few Blitzkrieg divisions, just so we can like push out on a few fronts.
Someone in chat is asking what the telephone icon is. It's the command power, which allows you, when you've got a plan, you can get boosts to various actions over here for things to happen
You can
faster.
also give generals trait buffs. Have you done that?
I haven't done it yet because I didn't have the command yet, but I have definitely done it in general, and it's awesome. Like Guerrilla Fighter, 25% more entrenchment speed. Little things like that. I love this stat. Like, you still have to more or less get the initial trait through regular play. Like, you have to earn something and then you get an upgrade out of it. I like Scavenger.
Yeah.
More equipment recovered through battle.
That is really nice. I like that one.
Mm-hmm. More people joining the United Front.
Yeah, I've taken a look at Xinjiang, and as a nation, it's actually got a load of buffs now. Normally, it would kind of just sit there and be neutral in the war, maybe go Comintern, but not sort of full focus tree where it can just invade Japan.
Xinjiang, really?
Yeah, take a look at them. It's crazy. They've got a full set of focus tree for like opposing Communist China.
Oh, look at that. Oh, and this is the focus tree where you can become China, right? Yeah. The Proclaim Rival Government gives you the Chinese focus tree.
Yep.
All the Chinese miners have that, where they can become China. Look at me, I'm China now.
Yeah, it's quite exciting.
And yeah, there's Prussian Prince. I knew there was someone I was missing over here. So we got China and Xinjiang and Manchukuo. Oh yeah, that's right, and the British Raj. You know, I think it's Enter Elysium running the British Raj. You know, putting a British guy in control over India, it's a little on the nose there, Paradox.
Yeah, definitely. Oh well, I'm sure he will be great.
Need Russia to return the Tsar to power. Hey, I don't think they've got any of those ideas. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can only stay communist at the moment. I'm sure it's something Paradox will add in later.
Yeah. Because, I mean, you can have the Civil War, but it does not tend to end well for Russia.
Yeah.
Since it's hard-coded to... I think it's actually 17% of the troops go to Russia, so they get crushed 100% of the time.
Yeah, the only way you can typically win that is if the USSR is involved in a different war.
Mm-hmm. Jonas, the Axis will indeed go away. When I'm no longer fascist, the Axis will disappear. Because I'm going to be, in a sense, a different nation. And there will be a new faction founded. And probably we will lead the anti-Comintern faction.
Yeah, we probably will. And we're probably going to kill Italy, I would imagine. Or at least Mussolini.
Yeah, I don't remember where in the tree that is. There's something in here for getting... Oh, assassinate Mussolini. There it is.
It's down on the right. The game converts into Sniper Elite 3, and you have to like go in and do a mission in the background.
So if I do that, I'm going to have to go with rebuild the High Seas fleet.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to keep an eye on that. Break the Anglo-French colonial hegemony. Alright, nearly there. Modify government. Yeah, I'm going to take the Theorist. What government are you if you're not fascist? First, we're going to have a military junta, but then we should be able to restore the Kaiserreich, and then we'll be the German Empire. We'll be unopposed. Or, unopposed. We will be unopposed, but unaligned is what I'm looking at.
Oh, unopposed until one of the devs jump in and absolutely crush us.
Yeah, I've had to deal with it Daniel before. It's not enjoyable.
He is just terrifying in these games.
Mm-hmm. I was trying to work out some diplomacy with him ahead of time. Like, clearly, the powers of the world should unite against the communist threat. It's obviously the only option.
He's going fascist, but I can't tell if he's going to go fascist and fight communists in Europe, or go fascist and fight communists, well, or fight the neutrals in China.
Yeah.
Because it's possible China's going to flip communist because the communist guys seem interested in attacking Asia. Right. So from what I'm noticing, only the Prussian prince is min-maxing his game or being slightly exploitative.
Okay. What's he doing?
The experience exploit, where basically you delete your entire army apart from one division and you exercise it, and that is the fastest way to gain experience. If you have 20 divisions and you exercise them, you'll gain less experience per day than if you only had one.
Wow. Oh, there we go. Opposing Hitler. I'm just going to throw a pause. Just so that I can actually get my front line drawn.
Oh, I have an ability to send an attaché to you.
Yes.
So your army... Yes, we share some data. You get some organization and planning speed.
Okay, wait, no, what am I doing wrong here? Oh, control click. Keep control right clicking. Okay. I mean, unpause. So I get a bunch of green troops. There's no turning back now.
Well, Hitler's gone for the industrial effort, so... Oh,
There's-
there's Spanish Civil War.
All the Civil
Charming,
Wars.
there.
All the cool people are doing Civil Wars. Okay. Let's see if I can slice Germany in half here as quickly as possible. And then what I'm going to do is focus on the south. I got planes without missions. Right. Select all. I'm just going to assign you to you, and then grab you. Put you over there. Alright, so purple has got the power, which is good. Purple should go now. Or not.
Have you accepted the attaché?
Oh! Sorry, yes, there it is.
Thank you. Right, now I can actually see from your side. That's interesting.
That's good, because I'll probably want some of your input here. Start researching this. Decisions available. Emergency factory conversion and things. Okay. Just have to make sure I don't get overrun anywhere weird. I think we're alright. These ships here, do they not have a mission anymore?
What you want to do is definitely cut off the south from the north.
Yeah. And I'm nearly there. Oh. And here's where, like, all commentary goes away.
Yeah, the min-max begins.
Okay, I'm gonna go there. Modify government. I'm gonna make my infantry stronger. Well, I can't. I can get infantry division attack. Yeah. Attack, attack, attack. Why would I do anything that's not on attack? Air wing with no missions. Who are you? Naval bombers. Go there. Okay, splitting them up is actually proving to be slightly trickier than expected.
You've got a good opportunity in the south to rush through to Munich. You can cross the river, and there's no unit on the other side.
Yeah, how many people are tied up, and I think you can get cancelled. There we go. Oh, they're having to defend over here, so I can't just rush through it now. Derp. reinforce over there. Go, 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 go. That should break their supplies. I mean, they'll still have a little bit of trickle. Oh, no, they still have an opening here. God, I didn't split them. The slightly earlier war is a little weird. Go.
Yeah, I'm noticing there's some very strange division templates on your side and on the other side.
Yeah, I haven't been able to tweak any of them. I mean, just because I didn't have the equipment count or anything to make any real differences. I had the XP,
it's fine. It's just in the north. Stop your attacking into that unit because it's a lot better than the 2 units you're attacking with. So just have them on defense.
Just hold Munich down there. So you can look at their templates?
Yeah, you can like hover over it.
Oh yeah, 6 to 11 with the artillery. How were they not exactly the same templates as me?
Now, some of their templates are the same templates as yours, and some of your templates are the same with artillery. But because the army was just split quite randomly, you have some good templates, some bad templates. It seems to be shared roughly evenly.
And that, across that river. How's our air control over here? Pretty yellow. Okay, well, green now, so that's okay. Hopefully we can hold Munich. Cities are pretty defensive, and I've got supply there, but...
That attack on the tank you're doing is quite good near Nuremberg.
Can we keep pushing in here? Oh, it's not 37 yet. Derp, 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 derp. I want the radio for the reinforcement booster. I don't think there. Cancel you. Oh, Munich is gonna fall. God damn it. Attack, damn you. I got reinforced. There it is. Why are you back in Stuttgart? Are you complaining about... unable to find a valid path?
In the north, you have a interesting infantry attack across a river. You won't stop that or support it with other units.
Yeah, those are just... I don't understand. I have my northern attack set to halted, but they're still making some of these moves.
I don't know, the AI works in mysterious ways.
Yeah, I'm happy you're checking that shit, because I am not fast enough to do this kind of stuff.
That's fine, I think you're doing quite good.
See, they're not even advancing into empty provinces. The left ascended in France. Leadership purges. You know, in every single one of my test runs, I was able to split off the south and then whittle them down, but looks like it's not happening easily this time. Much prefer you to come over here and maybe we can hit Nuremberg.
Right, in the middle towards Leipzig, you have an opportunity to advance. Actually, wait,
Leipzig,
it's gone.
No. Yeah, oh yeah, there's a real weak unit there.
Yeah.
No, not... Okay, I guess you can take Erfurt as well. That's not what I meant, but... So I clicked on the other side.
But it's a good idea to attack that Mountaineers unit, because he's fighting in plains at the moment.
And he's low on org, too.
Correct. I want to take a look at some of the decisions you can do. You might have some interesting ones, I'm not sure.
Well, I don't have the points right now. I can boost my fighter production, improve working conditions, emergency convert. I can't do like women in the workforce because I don't have total mobilization.
Right, Japan is sending over volunteers.
To the other side?
Germany is sending volunteers to Germany. I'm spotting maybe 2 divisions, and that's probably all you can send at this time anyway.
That is not going to make my life easy.
Actually, I'm spotting 4 divisions. Oh well. Let's take a look at the Japanese divisions. The Japanese divisions are quite big, but they don't have good organisation. But they are actually really quite strong. I might try and contact him and see if I can get him to stop it.
If I lose the Civil War, am I back as Germany, or I think I might just kicked out? I have to rejoin as a separate country.
Yeah, you'd probably have to rejoin as a different country. But I don't think you are going to lose it. I think you should be okay.
Alright, I'm going to go force attack on the south here.
Yeah, I'll go see if I can hit up Drew and get him to go into the negotiations. I'll be back in a moment.
Alright. That's pretty fixed. It's forest there, there's river crossings. That's flat there, but... I think I'll just keep the dig in. That's finally going to fall, so we'll retake Munich before we lose our troops there. Pop these guys. Feels like we should be able to. Oh, that is mountain. Okay, but there we go. This is not entirely what I was looking to do. That far, I should have canceled some of that, but... Oh, that's a good one. Pin him there. Take that. Cut them off from supplies properly from the capital. We are going to go and get ourselves some infantry equipment boost. We've got some decisions that are timing out, like Mephobills? Sure. I didn't realize I'd still be able to take that. I guess you can still take it during the Civil War? I didn't think that was the case, but... Halt. Halt. Hold. Halt. There we go. Actually, blue, I want you to delete your front line here. I want all you here. And blue should be entirely focused just on the top. There we go. Oh, we lost Leipzig. Push you back here. I wonder if we can get a choke off over here. I think we can, actually. Oh, they're pulling back. Come on! Come on, go in there. Eh, maybe not. We hold here, though, which is okay. Whew! Alright, let's... Oh, we might take you. Support, support. Retake that, holding off Japan there. Nice surround over here. Attack before they run away. Trying to hit these guys. Might be a little tricky. You're hitting over there. Could you cancel and go there? I mean, I know you're only mounted, but you're going to hold that. You're going to go here and assist. Make sure we don't lose Nuremberg. Okay. If we hold Nuremberg, they don't actually have a command point over here, so they should all be starving out. I don't think we're making any of those decisions. Oh my god, what I would give for a pause right now. Ah! What I would give for the ability to be able to play this turn-based. Woo! So they're getting lower and lower. They've got to be out of supply. If we take a look at some of these. Yeah, look at this. They're getting their out-of-supply penalties now. They're going to lose org, not be able to regain it. I'm going to focus entirely on retaking the south. I will draw a battle line over here. Hello.
I spoke to them. I threatened that if he didn't pull out his units, we would take the Dutch East Indies, and they're going to confer about it, but he might.
Okay. Well, I've got the south isolated anyway. That's the important part. All their troops have no supply.
I saw that really good encirclement you got on the 10th Division.
Yeah, yeah. Should get rid of this river crossing problem over here. We should be in pretty good shape. Why are you assisting that way, mounted unit? That is the dumbest thing to do.
Over towards Leipzig.
Yes,
you have an
guys,
opportunity
sorry
expand to the right.
sorry to interrupt you. We are trying to remove our troops from Germany, but we can't remove them, so we will remove them from the front lines.
That would be great.
Okay.
Just way over to the Polish border, please.
Okay, have fun.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good diplomacy. That is the real key to like succeeding in multiplayer.
Yeah, well, definitely whilst we were talking to them, Drew definitely wasn't focusing on his front line as much. So that at least helped as well.
Let's go, we got that. Yeah, I can see the Japanese troops moving back. Well, the ones that aren't currently in combat.
Yeah, the Japanese have a kind of strange no retreat attitude to everything.
Whew! So that's France. Leftist rhetoric. Yeah, so they're still working on their thing.
Yeah,
Gotta say, with this start, you get action right away. I mean, they are supposed to go communist, so it makes sense.
Yeah, they're gonna go probably in the next few, probably next month.
Looks like we can go for Magdeburg. Open for some reason.
If you grab that, try and get across the river immediately. That should help you out when it comes to Berlin.
Oh, I just got a tip. Who dat? Zezblit, thank you very much. Long live the Kaiserreich! Don't forget about Kaiser-specific division names. Oh, that's right. They got all the division name templates. And do they have one? I could actually make a run straight for Berlin. Might be begging for an encirclement, but...
Oh, well, check it, how close they are to capitulation.
They're not going to be...
45%.
Yeah. Berlin might not be enough. I think I probably... But with Dresden, which I've got now, I may not need Rostock or Stettin.
I think... actually, yeah. Now that you've got that, I think you should be okay. No orc left over there at all. You know, if I get stranded in Berlin, it's not the end of the world, because at least I can get supply from Berlin itself. On the northern border. like far north. You can just advance forever.
Yeah, they've really pulled back. Oh, I can reinitiate my battle plan on Teal. I had them turned off for a while there because they weren't being very productive.
This is very fun to watch. I'm glad that I get to watch with this attaché stuff.
Yeah, that's really cool. Why don't you go in there? Why don't you actually just get behind them? Take Roston. That makes a lot of sense. Berlin might be able to hold for a bit. Let's see. Go here. There we go. Spell all the Nazis. I keep smashing factories as we go, so there's going to be a lot of repair after.
Yeah, but you
Like
should be
these
fine.
events.
You'll have a bit of peace.
I get happen every time I take a city. I get an event for it.
Oh my gosh. Siege of Berlin 1936. This seems a little early.
Yeah, but it's by Germans, you know. Germans do everything more efficiently, including the Siege of Berlin.
Yeah, they can do it in 1936. Geez, Soviets, get on that level.
Overruns, overruns, overruns. Alright, well, as soon as Berlin falls, they gotta go. I don't know if, like, it's good to be killing off all these troops, actually. Maybe I want to hold off, like, eliminating the pockets. I have no idea what the end of the Civil War does to my troops. Presumably these are all Nazi traitors.
Yeah, they are all Nazi traitors.
They're all Nazi traitors, they gotta die.
Yeah. I'll go for the airport as well. Then we'll take out the entire air force.
One by Stettin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you take Berlin and it doesn't fall, they're gonna retreat to Breslau. Because that's 10 victory points, which is quite big.
I'm gonna move forward. I don't think I'm gonna have to take the Exclave.
Yeah, you are quite close to capitulation. But this is Hitler.
Well, Hitler's gonna die. Spoiler alert, Hitler's gonna die in a bunker as soon as we take Berlin. It is Hitler, he's a big coward. Get in there. Get in there. Alright, well, it's gonna fall any second now.
I'm impressed they've lasted so long.
Yeah, well, I'm not that good.
Well, your units aren't the best. Those tanks should kind of help.
There's Berlin. Woo!
Alright, yeah, they're gonna capitulate. Lovely.
Boom. It's beginning of the end for the Nazis. Hitler's
And they've
dead.
got one tiny enclave where the Japanese were, and then they got kicked off.
German military junta. Done. Oh yeah, then I get a decision whether to imprison the Nazis for life or hang them. I'm gonna hang them.
Okay. Does that, like, affect your manpower or something?
Congratulations, Quill.
Oh,
on
thank you
your
very much.
Civil War victory. Can I ask one quick question?
Yes, sir.
What are your plans in terms of France and Russia, the Comintern?
Kill all communists.
Well, yeah, everyone knows that the worst threat to the universe is communism.
Hey, I am securely with you on that. I am very much afraid that China may follow suit in the lands of communism, and I'm wondering if you guys would be interested in assisting us against the Chinese heathen scum.
Well, we might struggle to reach China.
Oh, I'm pretty sure we can carve a path through Russia together.
Oh well, you see, that would be a fun idea. Attacking the Soviet Union together, I could get with that.
For
See,
some
Vladivostok
reason,
is rightful Manchurian clay. I'm sure you understand.
I understand the appeal of clay. I'm going to be going a period of rebuilding here. For some reason, all my country has been blown to shit.
Yeah, your infrastructure is damaged everywhere.
Yeah, and all my factories and things is pretty bad.
Would either of you be interested in some fascism support?
Nope.
No, we have to stay neutral, I'm afraid. It's
Fair
part
enough.
of the rules of the game.
Well, the other option is if you want me to help flip any other country, let me know. In case they're aligned with someone who you don't want them to be aligned with anymore.
That is
Well,
interesting.
what you might find to be fun is to maybe flip Belgium to fascism, and then if France were to attack Belgium, they
Flip
might
what?
join your faction. Belgium.
Never heard of it.
Wow.
Shen drinking the Kool-Aid. I love it.
Yeah, I can get on board with that. All right. I'll be up in Japan if you guys want to talk.
Will do. Yeah, my plan there is if they would flip Belgium, then if France declared war, Belgium would have the opportunity to join a fascist alliance. Of course, the only one would be the Japanese one, which will be getting made.
Now, I gotta check actually if Japan starts in their faction at the start of this
No,
one.
they don't.
Okay.
No.
But they can. They can also join the anti-Comintern faction if we get there quickly enough. They might decide to do it that way.
Yep.
I'm just spending
however, they can no longer join Axis. It's something they can't do. They now only have like a set of guarantees between the two countries. They never join the same faction. So they can be in the same war together, but they can never be in the same faction.
Nifty. I love the hat on my leader, August von Mackensen.
He looks insane.
Yeah. Yeah, he's great.
But he's actually got some really good buffs. Plus 20 attack on core territory and plus 20 defense. So that's why it makes it slightly easier to win the Civil War.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm going to be replacing with someone. Now, at some point, I'm going to be asking the Netherlands to return to me Wilhelm II, I think.
Yeah,
I don't
they
know
get
his-
a little event.
Yeah, now they have a choice to refuse.
I don't know what happens if they refuse.
Well, then I have the choice of promoting Willem III or going to war with the Netherlands.
I mean, war with the Netherlands, definitely, but is Wilhelm III any good?
I have no idea. I don't think there's any way to check those ahead of time.
Because if Wilhelm was to turn up and be like, I don't know, Mecha Hitler II, that'd be incredible.
Well, just in case, I should make some preps here. I should get an orange army set up. Because the Dutch... I'm going to recolor you to red. I don't want these categories. I actually should have redone these before, because they're not proper divisions. Let's make them into that.
Angetreten.
Right, looks like Soviet Union's going for their foreign policy stuff now.
Now, there's a lot of stuff I can do in terms of guaranteeing the various, I was going to say Baltic countries.
Yeah, you can, yeah.
And I'll want to do that. I don't know if we'll get there first. I'm probably still going to go for my research slot. And I can't actually... Some of my stuff, I think Return to the Kaiser is capped by a number of troops. No, I'm wrong about that one. I guess I just
No, I
said be a
think
piece.
most of your new focus tree doesn't require you to have a large army, which is quite nice. Oh yeah, and you also have the ability to create the powers, create the faction, the central powers. So
Congratulations
above
on
where it
winning the
says
Civil
Assassin
War.
Mussolini.
Oh, thank you very much, Alex the
Hey,
Rambler.
Just wondering if either of you would like to send any kind of lend leases to China once Japan invades after that little
debacle they pulled
Honestly,
off.
I think we are annoyed by the debacle,
Mm-hmm.
but they did honour us by pulling out at the same time. And
Also, I can't until the world tension gets to 40%.
yeah, we can't send them because we're neutral. But also, I think you should be okay because it's true. Just master
Whoa.
coastline.
Zuhören.
Oh no, he do okay. Okay. Oh, well, congratulations. I look forward to see what you do next.
We're going to
Yeah,
be a
I've
kindler,
noticed-
gentler Germany.
I've got a question, Rambler. How's Prussian Prince doing? Because I'm noticing he's doing the cheeky army experience thing.
Well, he decided to become my puppet, so now most of his focus tree is now locked out, so he can't do much.
Oh,
Yeah.
well. Oh well.
Yeah.
Because I've
Just feel a bit
seen
bad
Sing
about
Kang take out the PRC like really early on without even going to war with anyone else. They just, for some reason, gain it.
Hmm.
I don't know why.
Achtung!
Well, I'm gonna mosey on off, but good luck to you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You too. Good luck in Japan.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it'll be interesting to see how that war goes.
I'm going to import from the United States because I don't think they're going to be an issue. Like,
No, they should love you now. In fact, I don't even know if they can declare war on you. Let's see. Embargo Germany. Oh no, they can get a puppet focus war goal on German military junta. Okay, it is possible for them to go to war with you.
yeah, because I think I'm the same tag.
Yeah.
So all the decisions I think are the same. I think with the France Commune, I think it's exactly the same. The French Commune, I think it's exactly the same. They've got the same tag, so everything just gets sort of transferred over.
Yeah, it's kind of a bit strange for us because as we've gone for historical AI, it does mean that the US is probably going to go to war with us eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Even though we're not fascist, but hey. God, look at the French guy. He is he's really quite something to look at.
Oh, the dude. He's got quite the forehead and the
Yeah,
Kinda
the kind of like
piggy eyes.
round head. Oh, well,
mm-hmm.
it's exciting.
There you go.
There you
Officially
go.
joined that. It's cool not understand tanks. Of course I understand tanks. It's just early yet. I mean, I haven't even finished my basic industrial research. I mean, we have access to light tank construction, but I don't think I'm going to bother with that too much. I want, like, the Panzer IVs or some shit.
Yeah, go big or go home.
Yeah, seriously.
I want a line of Moors on every front line.
Go, get you assigned there. And yeah, I'm not planning on going to war with the Netherlands. It's just if they say no to returning my king, then I might
Yeah.
have to. Especially since they're not
Oh, you might as
guaranteed or
well.
anything. I don't know if they would join a faction. I think it might be too early for that.
Yeah.
I actually don't know how that works. British Union of Fascists. So Britain's already fascist, although they're allied. They're allies.
Yeah, I think they're going to keep the Allied faction, but just keep them all in as fascist. Australia will leave of its own accord, though.
Oh, I have... Like, my navy was wiped out and all that shit, too. Oh my god.
Oh dear.
I have one battleship and 2 light cruisers and 7 subs. That's the entirety of my navy. So I'm probably going to keep them at home. This is my actual naval production. Alright, still have those partial battleships made from before. China declares war on someone.
Alright, that's interesting.
The war declaration?
Yeah, we
Zuhören!
should be able to win it quite happily.
Yeah, I know I can fabricate now. Well, no, so my chat's telling me it's 1937, I can fabricate. The problem is I can't fabricate since I'm independent now. What about you as Hungary?
I...
Or you're not aligned, so you can't unless you do a national idea.
Yeah, I can't justify, but I've got a load of national ideas. And typically my focus tree allows me to get the world tension up high enough for me to justify anyway, so we should be good.
Oh, you just start shit?
Well, I have the ability to just declare on Austria, Romania, Yugoslavia, Czechoslovakia, Poland, and Italy. Oh, and also all of the Middle East. I can take whoever's controlling the Middle East, I just get claims on it.
I don't think I've got an equipment to start making template changes. Alright, I can add a recon company, that's not too bad, but I can't add my line artillery yet. And I'm still low on infantry equipment, so I can't add more infantry divisions either.
Yeah, I have no manpower, but hey.
Oh, I'm going to ban fascism from Germany. There we go. Hurts your stability short term, but having a unified government is pretty good. I'm also going to end up banning democracy and communism. I mean, communism, obviously, but also we're going to be a pure monarchy, so no more democracy either. I don't know if it's worth spending the political points to do it, but I don't care.
I think it's worth it unless you have a national focus tree that just gives you like a passive increase in neutrality.
Yeah, I don't. I think
It's like
there is a little somewhere. Yeah.
My king just increases neutrality anyway, so I don't need to. I just have a passive improvement for it, so I don't need to go down the decision to get rid of any of the others.
When I revive the Kaiserreich, I will be able to do that, but I'm still happy that I banned the fascists, just to say. But I've got all the other action reminders turned off. I don't think I need press censorship either.
Oh, it's interesting that you have the MEFO bill still.
Yeah, because I thought I lost it before, but it must get lost when I declared on Poland in my test tries. Like a real war cancels it. Because, yeah, I'm going to keep that going forever. The amount of political power it takes to reset and the negative to daily political power gain per day, it increases every time you do it. So eventually it becomes untenable, but yeah, I still only have 2 consumer goods factories right now. With 44 factories.
Alright, well this is the most views I've ever had consecutively. Thank you very much for everyone watching. 316 people, not bad for me. Thank you very much.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I'm hoping there's going to be a lot of cross-pollination of the various channels here.
I think it's just a fun way to have some wacky diplomacy between YouTube channels.
So Soviet is going an ocean-going navy.
Yeah. It's just so he can go down his foreign
Oh, the
policy.
PCDI. There it is, yeah. I didn't realize you needed all of them.
Yeah, he's been doing them for a while now. It's just wherever he goes for anti-fascist or anti-capitalist. Ooh,
Oh.
China wins its war.
I guess I can just hit done here. Or it doesn't matter, because I don't have any demands to make.
Yeah, we can't really do anything. I think they might be considering going for the... No, they are taking it. Oh, they're giving it to Sinkiang. That's interesting. It's interesting that Communist China isn't doing anything, considering they're not a player.
Yeah, are they... Can I just close the screen, I guess?
No, we can't.
See if I can poke around and take a look at these guys while we're paused. So world tension's about 20%. I gotta fix my infrastructure in places where I've got resources. So you get more resources now, the higher the infrastructure level is in that state.
Which is incredible for some countries. Oh, I got a little bit of a texture glitch there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 40% world tension.
Oh.
That is quite interesting.
Yeah, that means there can be guarantees. Now, I also wonder and concern. Dismantle their faction. Woo! I don't know. Like, if I were to declare war on the Netherlands, well, if there's no allies now, I don't think the Netherlands has anyone to join if there's a war that starts.
Yeah, they don't have a faction they could form or join, which is very interesting.
Mm-hmm. And the thing is, of course, I just want them to return the king. It's just I'm prepared if they don't.
Yeah, definitely. Of course, it's just a countermeasure.
Mm-hmm.
Dawn of faction McFascist face.
Wow. So Australia is still part of that, I guess, because they're still a dominion, or I don't know what the actual classification of them are at this point.
Yeah. Oh, we can take a look actually.
There it is.
They are
Dominion.
a dominion.
Mm-hmm. No national focus right now. I mean, they're still democratic and everything. Why can't I smell garlic? Who's cooking in the house? What the hell? Briarstone must be doing something. This is going to make it very hard to focus.
In your house?
Yeah, yeah.
Why is Briarstone in your house?
Oh, he lives here. He and A Kiss for Luck, they rent the upstairs of my house.
Oh, I did not actually know
Top
that.
floor, yeah. Let them keep going. Yeah, I don't know about... Like, I've got the army experience to redesign my divisions, but I just don't have the equipment to support it.
See, on the opposite way around, I have the equipment, I have the experience, I just don't have any manpower. Would you like some equipment?
Well, I mean, I guess. I'm running positive
actually.
now on my equipment.
Yeah.
I've got 20 factories. Treaty of Gunning. Alright. I've got 20 factories dedicated to it. I think they're at 100% efficiency. Well, not 100%, but at my efficiency cap. Oh yeah, I have to rename my divisions. Thank you for the reminder, folks. That's what I can do right now. Is it, I guess, monarchist infantry divisions? Oh yeah. Boom, done. I don't know if there's a monarchist tank division. There's monarchist motorized.
I don't really know what makes a infantry division monarchist, though. Do you just, like, sit them down, do some conditioning, or do you give them fancy hats?
They just look down at people a lot.
I see.
Alright, I got my extra research slot, and I do want to get more of that industrial stuff, but I'm going to go down my monarchist route and see what that happens, what that does. So I got all of those. Yeah. I do have the 50% discount to the excavation tech. It's probably worth picking up.
Oh, if you go for Revive the Kaiserreich, you can send volunteers. That is very interesting. So you'd be unaligned, but not unaligned.
So that's fine.
And these tension limit, volunteers, tension limit, that's all really good. And you'd get the daily support for unaligned.
Yeah, and I am going down that route, as opposed to the free election. I mean, that would be ridiculous. Because, yeah, the left one, which is the one that's the return to the Kaiser. And then focus on the true enemy. War support.
It's true enemy, definitely.
Which is different from expatriate the communists. I mean, assume the true enemy must be, like, the UK, is the idea.
Yeah, and whilst we wouldn't go to war with the UK, it just allows us to assassinate Mussolini, do the Schleifen plan or whatever, which is quite fun. Prepare for a blockade is going to be really nice, and so is forming the Central Powers.
Yeah, which is funny, because I was thinking originally that I'd go down the anti-communist one, because then I actually get the alliance. I can... Somewhere along there I can create the faction.
Oh my gosh, you get to bypass the Maginot in the south if you go down the other line.
Oh, there you go, and tackle the communist threat. Oh, I can tackle the communist threat anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine, and that creates the anti-Comintern faction. So I got a couple of different options.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to go down that one anyway for Danzig.
Well, I could justify now. I got my 50% war goal. War tension. Maybe I should justify against Poland.
Oh, that is a good idea. Something you might go to, maybe before Return of the Kaiser, Rebuild the Nation, and fan Prussian militarism. That is a really good line.
Oh, they are fantastic.
Yeah. It seems almost quite overpowered.
So I don't think there's a faction Poland can join, but I don't know enough about the rules.
Poland is AI. As they're neutral, they can form their own faction, and so that's what could happen. The USSR can do a focus to guarantee Poland, but I would expect he probably wouldn't. And I get the feeling that Daniel won't guarantee Poland. We could have a chat with him, say we're doing it to stop communism, and I'm sure he'd be fine with that.
All right, I'll pop in there right now and talk to him. Where is he?
I'm gonna join you. Just to
wild
listen.
cards.
Fun.
And declaring an
Hello.
offensive war. Oh
Hello.
god. Hello.
Invasion. Yeah, sorry to interrupt anything you were saying over there. A couple of things. One is a role-playing thing, and the other is actually a slight rule question. So, obviously, one of the big threats in the world remains communism. I think we can all agree about that.
Yeah,
Do we
definitely.
need some sort of
It's horrible.
Molotov-Ribbentrop pact?
Yeah. So, if I were to justify against Poland as a helpless bulwark against the Soviets, you'd be cool with that.
Go ahead.
Okay, and rules-wise, in terms of, like, because I don't know how some of these mechanics work, like, they've got no faction they can join right now. Like, I'm not going to get pulled into a ginormous, weird war that I didn't see coming.
If you start justifying against this, no one is allowed to guarantee them or invite them to a faction. But you better hurry up. You need to finish the war before 38.
Yeah, because then things will get dirty.
But you, as Germany, should be able to do it very quickly.
Well, it's still going to take a long time to justify. But, okay.
Well, it's gonna be finished in 11th of December, so you have a month. Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast. Speed run the war.
Yes.
I can justify war goals as well now. Ooh.
All right. Just checking. We're all agreed on what the threats are
Well,
for now.
you could also be a threat. You're
I
very
think
powerful.
we're a friendly one because we've got France. I think we.
A friendly threat.
Sorry, not a friendly threat. Daniel, come on. We're
A compatible
we're
threat.
gonna be so lucky.
But yeah, I think we can probably come up to some kind of agreement.
Excellent.
Good to hear.
As long as we can all agree that Poland, it belongs to Germany, then I'm fine with that. Good talking to you.
As long as you don't. Yeah.
As long as I don't what?
Yeah. Well, as long as you don't disagree on me accepting the fascist sport that you just abandoned. The British Union fascists are very, acceptable of other regimes. Just know that.
Yeah. It's just specifically, it turns out the Nazis were bad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
I
we're
heard
like,
about
Your
that.
yeah.
fascists are great fascists, but not all of them are.
Yeah.
So,
Like,
Why
I
wasn't there
heard they
approval?
had...
Hashtag not all fascists.
I was rejected by Germany from becoming fascist because I can't now go down my decision tree. So I'm the British Raj. I'm still bitter.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Zuhören.
All right, I'm gonna go back to my chat.
oh, well, I'm sure.
Bereit.
All right. Otto assumes the Hungarian crown. Race for Austria's on. Nice. Hindenburg disaster. Oh no, the humanity. Hello, EE chat. It's gone so much better story-wise if I could have had Hitler do the Polish thing, and then afterwards we'd be like, oh no, but we're all peaceful now.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, that guy invading you, wasn't us. Had nothing to do with it.
Yeah. Just wash your hands of the whole thing. Alright, we are almost at some idle military factories, which is nice. Secure new state.
I'll do some trading with you so you can have a civilian factory. There you go.
Revive the Kaiserreich.
Well,
angered
here, the Austrians are predicting an invasion.
What?
Yeah. And being slightly threatening, apparently.
Shocked.
Yeah. Oh, I have the ability to ask to create a faction with you.
I mean, we could just do that.
Yeah, I mean, we can leave it whenever, so we can form central powers. But yeah, we can have a faction now. Just makes my invasion of Austria a lot easier. But of course, what would you want the faction to be called?
Take Austria by 4. It's funny, I'm getting the notice that someone's justifying against me, but it's you.
Oh, am I justifying? I'm not justifying against you. Am I?
Well, you know, because you're doing the take Austria by force.
Yeah.
You're going to gain war goals against
On
Austria. It's probably on some like cores or something. Something I have a claim on. I don't know.
Oh, maybe it's because of Anschluss. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, what would you like the faction to be called?
Something about just being nice and non-threatening. Probably is the way to go.
So
I don't know.
Blorg Friendship Alliance.
The Central Europe Blorg Alliance. I don't know. I don't know if the European bit needs to be in there. I like the Blorg reference though.
Okay, Central Blorg Friendship Front.
Central Blorg Friendship Front. Love it. So I'm still gonna be ignoring the airplane. Oh yeah, I was gonna tech directly to Fighter 3, hey?
Yep, that would be useful if you could.
Alright, I'm gonna ignore the doctrines though.
Oh, also, we don't have to worry about Czechoslovakia because I have the ability to. I take it entirely peacefully. They just hand themselves over to me.
Good stuff. I wonder if I should be doing tank research ahead of time. Normally, I would be looking for the Russian agreement, but they might just say no. I don't know. They get boosts from that as well.
Yeah. If you could you please move like 5 divisions onto the Austrian border? I won't call you into the war unless I have to, but what it does, it messes with their AI and tells them to garrison the other border.
Oh, yeah. All right. And done. Yeah, it's going to take us 2 years of research to end up with the fighters 1 year ahead of time. Ain't cheap.
That'd be quite useful. I'm liking these new infantry templates you've got.
I haven't done anything.
Well, they're better than the old only 3 division ones. So you had a few of them.
Did I?
And you might still. Yeah, when you had Civil War. I can't actually spot them anymore.
It's probably the ones. Yes, there were the. It was just the ones that rise up and get added in.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, and I didn't have the equipment to like transform them into anything, so.
Yeah.
You. Hello, guys.
Hello, how's it going?
Hey, Stream Studio.
Pretty good, pretty good. Are you about to see? So we got the Kaiser coming back in, and Austria about to be taken by force here.
Yeah, Australia will fall to the mighty Hungarians.
Oh, have you? You are aware of the difference between Austria and Australia, right?
I am, but
They're
it
slightly
starts at
different.
Austria and it moves on to Australia.
Oh,
right,
that
yeah,
makes
yeah.
sense.
Maybe, who knows? They could be friendly. But
I know,
they weren't nice when we took Germany.
Oh.
There's going to be that new achievement, of course.
Yeah.
The Australia-Hungary
Yes.
alliance.
I could do
It has a
achievement.
fantastic
Wow.
icon
Yes, it's
of
very good.
emu heads.
It is actually incredible, that icon. I like it.
Yeah.
All the new achievements this patch look really exciting.
Yeah, I think they were pretty good this time.
Did you like the faction name we've gone for?
Yeah, it's very, historically accurate.
Yeah.
Very immersive.
Yeah, I mean, I also the color of your faction, which is randomly given, basically. You are pink as well, so it's extra friendly.
Oh, that is brilliant.
Yeah.
The most
there a faction
friendly
mode?
of colours.
Is there a faction map
it's
mode?
it's the star along the right.
Yeah, the star at the bottom of the
F9.
Yeah. Nice and beigey pink.
Yep.
Right, the war begins.
Excellent. Good luck.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, Quill, how did the Civil War feel like? We thought you were going to lose there almost for a while, and then you managed to close the pocket.
That was by far the hardest Civil War. Like, I did a bunch of test runs, and it was easy. I was able to split them in half and then just obliterate them instantly every time. But the timing was different, because previously I had misunderstood the message about the player wars. I was like, oh, so it's 1 year until we can declare war against players. Good, but you can declare war on AIs right away, and I missed the fact that, no, that wasn't the case. So, previously in my testing, I'd take Poland and then do the Civil War, and there was more units, and it sort of mixed up, but got there in the end. Japan sent troops.
Yeah, they did.
We had to negotiate.
Really annoying.
But I also think it backfired, right? Because them doing all this stuff meant that the focus was way off, and then the communists won in Spain, right?
They
did.
So that, I think, is going to be a bit of a thorn in your side.
That actually annoys us as well, because that means there's another communist in Spain, which is going to be difficult.
Yeah. So I think, I hope you've been talking to Daniel and the British Empire, maybe?
Yeah, definitely.
A little bit. We know what the true threat in the world is.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
And you're getting Poland out of the way to,
secure the front.
Get to the threat.
Yeah.
Yeah, peacefully and friendly.
Let's see how many days it takes to beat Austria here.
I don't think I'm going to be rushing it too extremely.
No.
Slow and steady.
Yeah.
It's looking pretty good, though.
Yeah. But the reason you went to war rather than going referendum was it because you wanted to speed up things?
Just get rid of that the treaty. I went for the referendum before, and my test games, they just refused it.
Yeah, it's random basically, I believe. I think it depends a bit on your army size.
Yeah, I think it
on my side, it's okay.
Depends on relations between the countries. I think if you take the focus to reintegrate the railroads, it's also more likely.
Yeah, I took that, but then I decided.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Very nice.
Thank you.
Alright, thank you guys.
Oh, it's nice to have you here.
I got enough artillery equipment? No, I still don't. Jesus. I guess it's because I'm training troops. Support equipment is still low. I'm going to drop down to the single line of motorized now, that I got a little bit to spare. You really don't seem to need a lot of motorized.
No, you can get away with not too much.
Oh, I do need to import more oil from the US. There we go.
Yeah, the invasion of Austria is going quite well.
Nice little surround. You've got Vienna and Graz already. How close are they to GGing? Or do you have to take
I think
Innsbruck?
I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably take one more. If necessary, I might just call you in so you can snipe it. But if your units are busy, I should be fine without it.
Yeah, because my... it's going to be December when I finish justifying, so I got a few months, actually.
Yeah, that's fine.
Here. I'll get them placed over here, just in case. I should also check to see if I can add any traits to anyone. So I keep capping up my command power. I'm like, oh right, I should spend that on traits.
Yeah, I have loads of that, but you can't really get the traits unless your generals are doing all the fighting.
Yeah. Well, a few of them mine already had the placeholder ready to go, so...
Yeah.
It's not too bad. I wonder if I have any acclamation yet. No, I don't think I got any of it. So you still have that decision to take Memel. Like, I can still do that from Lithuania. And the thing that's always been, like, hit me with Memel is like, well, what's the point? It's like a level 1 base. I mean, I guess you get a river crossing. There's not even any resources there. Like,
it's all that population makes a huge difference.
Yeah, the 153k.
I think the main reason is it's got some decent infrastructure, so if you were to go to war in the Baltic, it's quite useful.
Is that... I mean, I mean, I'm sure the decision is there because historical things.
Yeah.
But never seen that important to me inside of Hoi.
Yeah. Is it okay if I call you into the war? I think you should be able to jump in there and snipe it from him.
Yep.
Save some manpower.
Actually, I should shrink this a little bit. There we go, and go. Germany at war again. I just like it. Just feels so sarcastic. Oh, there goes Germany. They're at war again.
It's quite fun.
There we go. Looks like the two cities will fall fairly quickly.
And the not so peaceful neutrals.
That might end my mefo. We'll see. It's getting fairly expensive anyway. I think it was last renewal was like 80 political power. It's getting up there. Tag switch to Prussia.
You should actually get some decent army experience from this, but you probably have a load after the Civil War.
I'm only at 120. Like, I don't have infinite amounts, but certainly more than what I need to get anything done.
Yeah, you could make some decent divisions with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's mostly just the equipment. People want me to use the boost? Yeah, you know what? I'm capped. Sure, let's go ahead. Force attack. 20% more offense, 25% more breakthrough. It's really good. You do lose more people, is the downside with it.
Yeah, and you use more equipment, I'm pretty sure, as well.
Yeah.
But certainly if you're a blitzkriegi country, it's a nice thing to have. There we go, Salzburg taken. There we go. Right, I just take it all. I'm actually going to have to pass it. If you just press done.
Oh, I thought I did. Maybe I pressed it at the wrong time. How many times do I have to hit done here?
There we go, job done.
Well done.
Alright, there we go. The peace is being restored. Time to get that Romanian land now.
Yeah, we're all pacifists again.
Yeah.
Alright, 24 of 24 there. If I can get 4 more built. Then I'll be capped. Maybe a few more to help Danzig. Yeah, a couple months away from the declaration. I guess 3 months. Look at that. So, whoa!
Interesting.
See, here I was checking the UK for justifications, and I wasn't checking the Soviets.
I did not see the Soviets doing that. We can invite them to our faction, but I think that would be quite suicidal.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we definitely can't fight them at the moment.
I'm betting they're going to keep going through the Balkans after this. Like, keep heading south.
Yeah, it is annoying that they've done that, though, because I do have the opportunity to take some of that land. I might be able to grab it, though, before they finish their war, hopefully.
So is anyone else justifying? It'd be nice to get a list of all the justifications somewhere.
British
Oh.
Empire is not doing one.
China's got justifying against Tibet. That's not particularly meaningful, of course, but for us. But as far as I can tell, that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the UK. I'm waiting for them to do something with like the Low Countries.
Yeah, I feel like they might do an invasion of them.
Yeah, they are going home defense, so they could just get the Scandinavian intervention or Benelux intervention.
Yeah, Scandinavian wouldn't be too bad. It wouldn't be the end of the world for us.
I mean, I'd be happier having Denmark for myself at least, but
Yeah, but Norway, it can be a bit of a hassle to hold on to, and the just the benefits of holding Norway on that large. I mean, the aluminum and tungsten might be fun. Iron's not terrible, but it's only 14 and you have loads. And Poland's got a lot more. So I mean steel, not iron. Right, I'm gonna grab myself a quick drink.
yeah, we only got a half an hour left, but I made sure to bring some water with me, luckily.
Hello.
Hello, who's this? Oh, Daniel.
I think if Netherlands suddenly became British.
Ooh, hey, see, we were just talking about this. That I don't know, man. That seems
They seem...
that seems a little scary. I saw you you going down the home defense thing. I'm like, oh, the Benelux maybe. I don't know.
I could do with this one, but apparently they've become fascist enough to be able to justify an invasion. Or actually, it would be first Benelux intervention, then me picking one of them. But like, I could accept not doing it if I don't know. How interested are you into just like I would say give up Norway or something like that?
I don't. We were just discussing that. I don't think we particularly care about Norway.
Okay, then.
The thing with the Netherlands is they currently have my Kaiser. You see.
Oh right.
And if they might say no to returning him.
That's very true.
And then we might have to have some words with the Dutch. Assuming they return the Kaiser, then, you know, maybe things change.
I don't want hostile relationships. That's why I went in and asked before doing anything. Good. Then I will stay out of there and probably poke my foot into Norway instead.
Alright, have fun with that.
Yes.
How much artillery do I have? Do I finally have enough? Probably. So I'm going to go to 21 combat width, I guess, because I'm just going to be growing this division template. Feels so weird to do that. I guess I could just replace one of the infantries for now. But 19's not really any better either.
Oh my god, the Romanians are falling fast. Solar Gamer's doing some pretty nice things. What's he got going? Air Force isn't that large. He's got some really good breakthrough divisions though. I think he's doing tanks. Right, Quill, this means you're going to want to get some anti-tanks on your infantry.
Yep, I'm already researching. Oh.
Lovely. Right, they're going to take that all, and that is quite annoying. So that puts them right on my border, and that's not an easily defendable border.
So yeah, we'll run a slight infantry or artillery deficit, but it's piling up right now. I think we're going to be okay before the war starts.
Yeah, I'm feeling... I have like a river in Hungary. I think I'm just going to build up a load of forts on the other side of the river and let them take the bit to the right of Hungary, potentially. Oh my gosh, look at that Soviet army.
Wait, are they justifying against you?
No, they're not justifying against me.
Okay, but you're just planning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely a sure strength there. I might go have a quick chat with the Solar Gamer.
Alright, have fun. Oh, I'm gonna get some carriers. So I'm waiting for... Hopefully we can get the deal for the negative ahead of time penalty for the Panzers, and then we'll dive through there. Yeah. Carriers are cool, right? Okay, you're up there, which is good. I think I'm actually going to increase my artillery production. Because we'll want to add a fair bit more, and we'll need some in the bank before, you know, the action gets too hot. Oh, I didn't realize I was overburning my supply equipment that badly there. When I added the hospitals. That's less than ideal. U-boats and destroyers. I mean, I guess it depends. Do we want an actual navy or not? There's the anti-tank. It's always this awkward thing right now where you're like, where do I actually sink my research into temporarily? Oh, I guess I should unlock radar. That's going to be fine, and then, yeah, in a couple of months I'll be ready to start on the 38 industry tech, and that's going to be okay, too. I can't get any more infantry right now, can I? I suppose I could start the ahead of time. It's not that ahead of timey. You know what? Yeah, you're right. Let's go ahead and do this for now. And I don't even need the radar right now. Let's go ahead and get this one as well. It's not that ahead of timey. Okay, we'll get them going. So manpower. I probably won't want to develop more divisions until we change the manpower laws, which we'll hopefully be able to do soon. I can still do Mepho. I'm really surprised. Maybe it just gets suspended while I'm at war? I don't think I'm going to hit the button again. It's 90 political power now, and I know it goes away at some point. Okay, they're not justifying. Anti-fascist diplomacy. Meanwhile, I'm trying to get a treaty with the USSR. We'll see how that does. Issue gas mask. You're not justifying anything. France not justifying anything. Japan. No, they're doing the Marco Polo stuff for some China stuff, but that's about it. It's the Soviets that are going to be scary. Solar Gamer already having made some aggressive moves here. Start producing anti-tank. That's a good idea. Thank you for the reminder. Because it'll probably just be a support. I don't know if we'll have a line anti-tank, but definitely support anti-tank. I always like to do. I could scale back the infantry equipment temporarily. We don't have a huge a surplus, but we have some. I could scale it back a bit before we do this. I mean, overall, we'll lose a little bit of efficiency with the new equipment, but it's not too bad, actually. I think I will. I'll do that, transfer things over, and then we'll bump it up, maybe like 25 factories on it later. Mepho bills due. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it be. I don't know. It's a lot of extra factories, but I don't remember how they interact with the war, and we're about to start a war. Progressively increase until war breaks out, at which point reliance on Mepho bills is removed, and payment is delayed until after the war's conclusion. It's a lot of political power, and I'm missing so many important things. I think I'm going to let it go. I mean, we've run it for 2 years. That's pretty damn good. Get some rockets. Yeah, let's just get rockets right now. It's fine. So war justification should be over any time now. The 11th. Battle plans are ready to go. Let me go ahead and... I'm going to early deploy these guys. And grab, like, half of them. And half again. And... one more again. Goes there. They're going to go to the wrong place, but that's okay. There we go. I should have changed the movement earlier. That was my bad.
Right, so I spoke to the Soviets and the French, and it sounds like, to put their plans lightly, it's a communist world is all they're looking for.
Yeah, that's pretty legit.
Yeah.
Alright.
They might achieve it. Oh, there we go. War against Poland. That's exciting. I think I might be able to send an attaché again. Oh no, I need more political power. I could join your war and send my air force in.
Sure then.
I don't have much of an air force at the moment, but, you know, it's doing things.
Something is happening in Indonesia.
Unter Beschuss.
Also, Belgium's going to become fascist eventually.
Are they being influenced? Oh.
Yeah, Shen is flipping them to fascism, which should benefit us.
Oh, there you go. The Soviets rejected me. Run. Clear, clear, clear. Push, push, push. Go, go, go. Excellent. So my stability's still low. It'll get boosted when I go through the return the Kaiser branch, though.
Yeah.
Ihre Befehle. Zuhören. Ausrücken. Angetreten.
I should probably request license production of your planes.
Okay, I don't have any special tech yet, but...
Well, Fighter 1s is still better than my interwar fighters.
Oh, wow, yeah, okay.
So, an upgrade's an upgrade.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Over and surround.
Los, los, los.
Let's get all the purple reassigned over here.
Angetreten.
Gold.
Oh, Chinese war kicks off.
Wait, did I get overrun? Why do I just not have a 24 here? Yugoslavia wants airplanes.
Oh, it's yeah, it's something we can do. However, we'll probably go to war with Yugoslavia.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't.
I'm not gonna do it. I could get a discount to my consumer goods for a little while, but
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Los, ausrücken.
keep running across the river here. Aggressively. Go, go, go.
Ihre Befehle.
People want me to use force attack all the time.
It can be a bit costly, especially before the main war.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm gonna wait on this one. It's a pretty easy win on this one.
Yeah.
Not feeling a lot of pressure.
Los, los, los. Befehle.
Go for Warsaw.
Ihre Befehle. Ausrücken.
Boom, boom, boom.
Right, combat whip 36 is the maximum I can go up to at the moment.
Angetreten. Angetreten. Ihre Befehle?
Man, I do like, since I'm so poor at microing in time, I do like the fact that these planes get moved up to the front all the time.
Yeah, it is quite nice.
So, I'm starting to get some light tanks in reserve. Which means I'm feeling secure enough to start developing my panzer divisions. And ideally... that might be a little aggressive. Something like that, because I've got one already, so that'll be a dozen panzer divisions being worked on.
Auf geht's!
Encirclement's very sexy.
I'm dropping some more planes on eastern Poland.
Need much more? Yeah, they're about to break.
Bereit.
And I'm going to take, I don't know how to pronounce this city. Brzezinski.
Bereit.
Polish is very hard.
It's actually Brest-Litovsk.
Brest-Litovsk?
Angetreten.
Yeah, there's a Treaty of World War One. It's called Treaty of Brest-Litovsk.
Poland just joined the common term.
Good luck, guys.
What's happened, Shen?
Poland joined the common term. They're not aligned!
Seriously?
Los, los, los!
Seriously.
How the fuck?
Well, my troops are having a fallback line. Czechoslovakia, you better join me as fast as possible, please. Only got a few more days and then I get all of the Czechoslovakian army. Tuva and Mongolia were just called in. Oh, God. We've encircled the Polish.
Why did Poland join? Is there something, was it a decision that they could take?
I really don't know.
I actually don't know how they could do that.
They weren't doing any decision like that. Their only decision was like improve Upper Silesia. Yeah, and they haven't even finished it yet.
Zuhören!
Well, damn.
Yes, we got Czechoslovakia.
Ausrücken! Ausrücken!
No, you just take the entire lot. But at least we now have a better border because we got Czechoslovakia in there as well.
So, does that end the war?
Yes. So you press done and the war's done. So they now can't declare on us and they have to pull all their troops out.
Why did it end the war, though?
Because the Soviets never joined the war, they only signed the alliance. The only Comintern that did were all miners.
Oh! Oh, okay. Damn.
Zuhören!
Oh, Kingdom of Bohemia is my dominion. Fun. I'll just request all your forces then, please.
Build your shit as Panzer for a minute? Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, any good person would when the USSR suddenly appears.
Yeah. So France isn't declaring or starting anything. They are in the common term though, and yeah, they like that would have been my butt end right over there.
Zuhören! Achtung!
Oh, it's because I'm seeing the Allied war plans. Let me turn that off so I can see a little more clearly. Okay. Wow. Oh yeah, if I go the German war economy, then it'll flip my economy setting by itself, which is good. I think I could probably take like half of these guys, put them over here, get this front to be something like that. There we go. Do something like that. I should probably split my theater. To love all this new music.
Yeah, the music's quite nice. It's always been really lovely in Paradox games.
There we go. I'm starting my Mepho repayment, I guess. Because that war ended, yeah. Well, we're nearing the end of this. Let's see if the Maginot Line was extended. No, there's no forts in Netherlands. There's no forts in Belgium either. We're actually short on motorized? Oh, we are short on motorized. When did that happen? Drew's lagging behind.
Oh.
Producing anti-tank, but no one needs it. Okay. Oh, so my tank division's over here. I'm gonna add anti-tank and probably the mechanics to them. And you, I'm going to hold off because we don't have any. Okay. Whew. Why so many guns in production? Because you can easily run out. I guess I don't actually need them quite yet. Like,
why, how many spare rifles do you have at the moment?
24,000. It's only type 1. You burn through way more than that in the Great War, but
yeah,
I shouldn't overbuild it.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
I think that should be okay.
I'll probably rank it up to like 25 factories working on it as soon as I get the new gun tech.
It would appear Japan is a complete and utter stalemate.
Current wars. Japan, China, Indonesia. Indonesian War. Indonesian Order versus Dutch West Indies.
So Australia has the ability to incite a civil war.
Oh.
In the Dutch East Indies. So they're going to do that and hope that the Indonesian Order joins Axis, or the Japanese faction.
What orders do you have?
Surprised they haven't taken Beijing because it hasn't got a fort on it.
Relatively conservative front line. And yeah, I'll need another division down here, but for now, just so we say we've got something. Guderian can get an upgrade. Oh, he's a Panzer leader. He can be Panzer expert or a combined arms expert.
Well, they're both quite useful.
Yeah, the command arms is motorized and mechanized, and I don't really have a lot of that right now.
I think you're going to be going more tanks. Anyway.
Yeah, Panzer expert's good. Increase the chance of using powerful tactics as well.
Yeah, the Soviets have got some really decent tank divisions. They've got some light tanks and some motorized in there, which should make them they're quite strong and they're quite fast moving. Though they are entirely light tanks, so they're not going to be overwhelming against forts.
I need a lot of rubber.
Something we could actually do against the Soviets, if we don't want to invade them by ourselves, is amass bombers on the border and knock down their infrastructure, and just we don't
Starve them
advance.
out.
Yeah, and we just attrition them.
Mm-hmm.
To do that, we would probably have to build up the infrastructure in Poland, though, on your side.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point. I think I took the thing that lets me build... Oh, no, it's not cheaper infrastructure, it's faster infrastructure, which doesn't really matter that much. And I didn't take it.
French are exercising on your border. Is quite disappointing.
They got 48 divisions there as well.
Yeah.
Air battery. Claims in the Baltic.
Oh, it's 9 o'clock. Do we end now?
Yeah, I think so.
Exciting.
Yeah, claims in the Baltic. So the Soviets are continuing to push. Could make an awkward front line with our borders as well. Doesn't justify
yeah,
on
really
me,
would. It'll be interesting to see if the Baltic nations will actually accept it.
You know what? I think it's going to be more practical to train these 5 at a time, maybe forever. Reinforcements and upgrade at the front. I always put reinforcements and upgrades as like top priority as opposed to training. It seems more important to have your existing people be top notch.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm thinking I should, at least in the short term, also boost the anti-tank production actually. Let me do this one more time here. So I want to get anti-tank added everywhere. Baltic World Pride, we shall stand against communism. Yeah, well, we'll see there, chat. How much of a stand against communism you'll actually be able to pull off.
Maybe a bit of a flop against communism.
Probably do is do this. Yeah, I'm expecting a pause to kind of kick in anytime here.
Angetreten.
Like, German war economy, that is quite incredible.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Planes and reserves, that's fine. We'll probably do some redeployment there soon. Excess of chromium being imported, so cancel that. Oh, we are paused.
Oh, there we go. And you haven't even returned the Kaiser.
I know.
38, and the Kaiser still enjoys his holiday.
Yeah. That's the next thing, though, after German war economy.
Yeah. At least we know that the Netherlands will definitely not be joining the Comintern. Unlike some surprised Polish people.
Uh-huh. Oh, that scared the crap out of me when that happened.
Yeah, when that happened, I was like, oh crap, it really is game over, because we had hundreds of Soviets on the border.
Alright, I'm going to hop over to the diplomacy text.
Yep, same here.
So it automatically kicks in, so probably people on...
Hello.
Hey,
are freaking out.
What happened with Poland in the common term there? That I need new pants now. A little bit of poo came out.
Tell me that was some kind of deal, like we'll join the war unless or something, or
it's okay to lie.
Yeah, it's okay to lie to feel smarter.
I think it was let's freak out Quill.
We were freaking out. We're like, oh no, it's gonna start right now. Right here.
How did you invite them? They weren't communists at all. But
They were at war with you. They are much more acceptable to
I
Yeah,
guess,
I
and there were
mean-
no allies to join.
They'll take anything to survive, right? At this point,
They like to
right?
not die.
I could also.
I can confirm I'm Polish.
I think you're confusing us. This is the Central Bloc Friendship Front.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh man, that needs to be
Pretty
that
good
needs to be
session
a new-
otherwise.
Yeah, it was good fun.
Yeah.
Drew,
Yes.
you gonna attack me yet? Or...
Yeah. That's the plan. You just wait till tomorrow. You wait the next
Yeah.
24 hours. I'm gonna become the greatest Hoi 4 player.
Your
Yeah.
naval invasion failed. I enjoyed killing those 10 divisions.
Yeah, we were following every step.
Which one failed? Twice they just did horrible.
You landed 10 and just left them there, so I killed them.
Oh, damn!
I was trying to build a naval port as fast as possible. I was so close too. Like I needed like a week, and it would have been there.
So it's like a gift before you leave again. But Drew, like, I don't know how much you played, but like, have a look at decisions, because there's a lot of really good ones that you can take right now.
Oh, okay.
That you can afford. Check out the inter-service rivalry, for example. This is pretty good for you right now.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Just service.
But we're ending all of our streams here, though. Are we saying goodbye?
I think they're
Yeah.
time tomorrow.
Yep.
I hope I'll see you all here. If you can't join, please tell us as quickly as possible. But otherwise, I think good first session, and thank you all for joining us for this first day.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was a hell of a lot of fun.
Let's go one friend to tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, guys.
See you
Tomorrow, everyone.
Okay, I'm out of the voice chat on Discord here. I'm not going to wait too long because Briarstone's stream is starting, and he's playing Stellaris 2.0 Apocalypse is what Briarstone is playing. Stellaris 2.0 and Apocalypse has been amazing. Technically, I've got multiplayer videos that I've played with Briarstone that are going to go live today, assuming YouTube works again, because it wasn't working earlier. So hopefully it's working in some videos that go live. I'm going to be watching Briar play that. It should be a hell of a lot of fun. Tomorrow from 2 to 4 Eastern, same time as today, this is going to continue. First thing I'm going to do tomorrow, after the German war economy, I'm officially going to get the Kaiser to return. We've already been renamed when we revived the Kaiserreich over here. Kaiserreich, the German Empire is now our name. But now we need an emperor to be the German Empire, clearly. And that's what we'll be doing. We'll be asking them. And then the communists are terrified. They have a lot of units over here. The German war production gets reset by the Civil War. After the Civil War, we have like so few units. And we're working up our production over here. Got that shortage of motorized, right? Because we're queuing up all the panzers. So that's starting to do. They're light. They're not going to be great, but I've started the research of the Panzer IIIs over here, the medium tanks. It's ahead of time, but it's going to be okay. And then we switch over all of our production to medium tanks and just try to build up a little bit over there. Get some set divisions. One of your videos has gone online. Well, that's good anyway. Yeah, I know. The video named OBS Video 40. It uploaded. It let me, like... I made a bunch of changes. I put in a title, a description. I set it to public. I hit save. The only thing it saved is going public. I'm like... Czechoslovakia has not been touched. They're non-aligned right now. They are part of the Central Blorg Front, the Friendship Front. So Austria-Hungary is the leader, German Empire, and these guys are there. As noted, there are two ways that Germany can actually create a faction through an event as well, but you can always just create one whenever you want. You can tackle the communist threat and create the... No. I thought it was there. Oh, maybe if I wasn't in the faction, it would do it. Anyway, there's ways to form some factions, but we just did our own, and that's going to be okay. We can take a look at the faction map over here. Wonder, we're still connected. I'm going to do a save over here, so I can review my own game and figure out what the heck's going on. Faction map mode. Oh, we're white now instead of pink. I wonder why that changed. And it's not actually accurate, because these guys aren't in there, so... I don't know. We got that. It's Daniel that's the scary guy. I'm happy we're not coming to blows right now. I mean, in terms of expansion, I've really got no other plans other than surviving the communists. Which is, sort of the inverted mindset of Hitler, but... Let's be realistic, that's pretty much where we are. Especially if you take these Balkans, we're going to have a really wonky front to try to defend. And they have unlimited manpower, so... Well, true. Oh, change because Hungary merged with Austria. Oh, maybe. Okay. Is it the color of the nation? Maybe that's what it is. There we go. Server lost. That's fine. We're going to drop out. I haven't played Kingdom Come Deliverance yet. It looks like it's pretty cool, though. So yeah, I'm going to drop the stream. I'm going to go and watch Briarstone stream. I'm going to have myself a beverage because I'm so stressed. Real-timey things like this, especially multiplayer, gets me so nervous. The Civil War was a hell of a lot of fun, but it was scary at times there. So we'll do that. But yeah, let's go and watch Briarstone. Let's go and raid him. Watch him play some Stellaris. / raid Briarstone. Whiskey time, yeah. I think beer first. You know, hydrate the throat.